Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and the Legend of Keepers. We resume Saryl's defense of the fourth banner. And my friends, what a glorious banner it has become. Today, we have one goal and one goal only, and that is to venerate the glory of the Spikey Bois. Winning would be great too, but as long as the Spikey Bois get their time in the sun, that's all that matters to me. Now, you may be wondering, how do we continue to improve the already max level triple Spikey Boy Room of Doom? Great question. There are a few artifacts we can find that would help out. The only one that sprung to mind was the Troll's Beer that gives the first position monster 50% increased HP, but they lose 50 speed, which is fine because these guys are already pretty slow. And I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to actually make use of our traps. I know, shocker. But remember, for the Spikey Bois, increased application of Thorns equates to many things that ultimately end in more damage. So we're going to be looking for the Engineer. Look at that, he's right there. And we'll be leveling up the Spike. My guess is we're going to be able to get it to level 3. Wish we could get it to 4, but I don't think that's going to be possible. At level 3, this will give us 3 Thorns instead of 2. Not great, but it is more. Oh, look at this. Level 4 gives Thorns to the next 2 group of monsters. That would make it so that we no longer lose out if we have double traps before the first monster room. Interesting. But anyway, that is our plan for today, and we're going to prove the power of the Spikey Bois by going straight in to a champion. And our first champion of today is none other than the Pyromancer. And I'm really not concerned at all about the Pyromancer. I'm a little bit more concerned about what's coming with the Pyromancer. Also, our layout here was not particularly great. So we're just going to rip the Elemental Flaw here to deal base damage, because they do have a Purification Altar, so even if I applied Tiredness, it wouldn't amount to much in the end. We got the Pyromancer in the back who's going to be attacking the back target with fire. Isn't that great? I guess we can Magical Brambles. Oh, right. Wow. Enchanted Seed might be okay for once. Wow. Alright. Didn't get a whole lot there. Like I said, the dungeon layout was not very advantageous for us. But that's okay. We can still make this work. Leading the charge, for whatever reason, as she always is the Herbalist. She'll be attacking the back and applying Elemental Weakness. I don't particularly care about her, but I am concerned about this guy, the Shadow. He's going to be attacking the front with a lot of poison damage, and his first attack deals bonus damage. Thankfully, we had Fjord here up in the front with 80%. 80% fire resist. Or excuse me, nature resist. Duh. So that's very convenient. I do kind of hope I can get Rag to live 2 turns. I was kind of betting on his massive fire resist to just survive 2 turns from the Herbalist and the Pyromancer, who are both attacking the back, but we'll see what we can get done. Now remember, we are trying as best we can to whittle down this team for the Spikey Bois to bring it home. That's the plan. I'm not sure which one of these I should actually do. I guess we'll just inflict the tiredness. So Rang should get a second turn here, even though his fire resist was weakened. Yeah. And now we're going to get a Ricochet. Boom. That's pretty much all that Rag's going to do. Because now he's going to die a painful death, right? I was really torn on how I wanted this to work, because no matter how I did the playout, someone was going to die a very painful death. Someone. And it just turned out to be Rag. A shame. Shame. Rag has done so much for us. And yet, so very little. At least level 4, though. We were also able to recuperate all of our motivation near the end of the last episode. So that was convenient. Goodbye. Yeah, that one shot was going to happen. Fjord is pretty thick, but unfortunately Fjord will fall when the Pyromancer gets his turn. Everyone's pretty weak, though. We did a pretty good job. Oh, also I didn't rename the tree. The tree is still Throcasia. Maybe we'll just leave it. Seems fine to me. The reason I had the tree here, look at these dots, is because I kind of thought I could lower their morale, but they're taking like no morale damage. And I'm not sure why, honestly. Ah, well. This team, however, is much thicker. This team is not going to fall. The only weakness here is that Fiery Spikey isn't the most resilient to nature damage, and of course the elemental weakness kind of sucks, but it's fine. We're gonna go all the way. In fact, this team is just about to fall over. I shall venerate the spiky ones. Learn the hard way that you cannot oppose. The true elemental masters. Oh, hi. Speaking of elemental masters, the Ancestral Elemental. I do actually really like the Ancestral Elemental. Of course, it can apply all different status effects, but I guess we could put it in the first room. We also have the Infernal Guardian, who could be incredibly useful, especially with Ragnaros. Magic Purse, training price of monsters and upgrading price of traps, reduced by 30%. This is exceptionally good in Endless mode, and okay here. Unfortunately, or fortunately, our Spikey Bois are level 4, so there's no need to level them further. I think we're just going to go ahead and take the Infernal Guardian. Abaddon rejoins us. Abaddon, you're going in the front room. There will never be another character placed in the Spiky room that is not a Spikey Boy. Second, room 2 is only for Spikey Boys. At the Engineer, we will upgrade the Animated Cactus. We do not need to go to the Trainer. These suited high vampires are here to collect taxes. Our blood is more valuable than gold coins to them. They could even grant you a monetary compensation in exchange for blood collection, and you would exceptionally be exempted from tax. There you go, take my blood. Not my blood, the blood I collected. YOLO? A headhunter is here to show you a promising monster he has spotted on the job market. Do you wish to recruit it? A second Abaddon. I don't think we need a second Abaddon. Although, there is a world of amusement where I have 2 Abaddons and Ragnaros. You know what? Let's take it. Let's see if we can get the memes rolling. So we have Abaddon. I guess normally I name this Abaddon 2. Let's go with Mammon. That'll work. Ritual. We've been using a lot of Elemental Flaw. So let's do that. I do also like Freeze, even though we haven't really gotten a chance to use it. And I do like this. The Poison Corpses, even though I haven't gotten a chance to use it. The Engineer. I should have enough for this. Yes. Thorns 3. Fantastico. We even got a third Engineer, but unfortunately I'm out of funds and I don't have tiers, so we'll just take the free therapy session. We have a choice here. We're going to take the business trip and we'll see if we can send off someone we don't use much. Well, we're not sending off either of these 2 characters, so farewell, Mammon. The meme. It does not yet live. At the Alchemist, we can actually get some tiers. This is enough if we do magically hit another Engineer. Like right there. Perfect. Perfectly calculated. We're going to go against the hardest fight, which is the veterans in the Aztec ruins. This is going to be an absolute slaughter. And I feel like it's been a while since I've said that. For the past few episodes, and especially during the end of the Shaman, it was all, this is bad, this could be terrible, life could be miserable, but no. This time, my friends, this time, we are going to absolutely crush this team into the ground. We are fighting an Amazon who will attack the center with nature damage. But guess what, team? Fjord is here to eat that like a mouse. The Sage, who went ahead and punched Bellicor in the face with an ice attack. Bellicor is pretty resilient against ice, all things considered. Even though he is taking a sizable amount of damage, which sucks. It's fine. We'll get through it. And, last but not least, Abaddon joins us. We're already making use of him. Isn't it great? Already putting him to work. Now, of course, Abaddon attacks the center. This sage here is normally weak to fire, but he does have increased resistance, which kind of sucks, but I think this will still spread. Nope, we have to wait one more turn. Darn. The Amazon is also incredibly weak to fire, so we could have, honestly, we could have had Ragnaros or Abaddon, and how things are playing out, I feel like I should have subbed in a Rag, but I wanted Abaddon to get his time in the sun, you know? Look at all the dots we're going through. I'm just going to do this for the tiredness effect. I think Rag would have been a better choice, but hey, maybe we'll get lucky here. Nope. Darn. Ah, well. Now, Rag would have been able to burn the Amazon and then just cleave. Well, burn everyone and then cleave his way to glorious victory. That's fine. We still got a few good incinerations off. Like that. Beautiful. And remember, the first room here isn't meant... It is not designed to kill anything. Of course, Abaddon's going to get absolutely destroyed here. This first room is meant to stall and weaken. And we've done just that. We got our new level 3 cactus. We'll be applying 3 thorns. Beautiful, beautiful. We also have disaster, not that we needed one. So what do we want here? Poison, sure. Get the poison rolling. Doesn't matter, really. Or our spell. We could magical brambles. I could just zap the... Well, brambles, sure. Nature damage isn't... Or excuse me. Elemental damage isn't a huge part of our plan here until Icy Spikey gets scary. But the only thing... Icy Spikey should be fine, I hope. Should be. Maybe. Possibly. Remember, Spikey Boy can eat these poison shots all day, every day. We put up Icy Spikey up front, of course, to eat the Sage, but hopefully it works out. We'll have to see. Our Thorns are going to start rolling, though. I think the Shaman is actually just going to kill herself. The shitty Shaman here. Yep. Well done. Well done. Spikey Boy can eat that all day, Miss Amazon. And now Icy Spikey is ready to murder. 180 power so far. Beautiful. Marvelous. Your dots mean nothing to me. I hope they mean nothing. 383 damage. Wreck beneath the Spikey Boy. As for the traps here, the poison dart, the flying dagger, they both only attack the first position, which I kind of dislike in a trap. But the polar portal, however, attacks everyone and applies frostbite. Oh no, my team is wounded. Whatever shall we do? At the trainer, we could level someone up, like Abaddon, or Thorcasia, or Bellicor, or Fjord. We could do that. We might do that. Remember, we don't want to spend too much money here. $450? I think $450 is too much money. You know what? Fjord has done well. We've never really leveled up Fjord. We'll level up Fjord. At the Engineer, we will get the level 4 animated cactus. I actually could have leveled up Abaddon. That's fine. We have probably double YOLO events here. While walking through the corridors, you notice a monster waiting for a job interview. You could hire the candidate right now without intermediaries. On the other hand, what makes them think they can come in uninvited? What makes them think that? They are a Spikey Boy, the Venerable. Of course they can come in uninvited. Of course, of course. I don't think we're going to use this Spikey Boy. But, hey, now room 1 has a Spikey Boy. In case it's needed. Although I do want to try double Infernal Guardian. It would be funny. He's gonna... Frosty Spikey will encourage us. He'll cheer us on. The R&D manager has developed a new trap and seems to be very proud of it. He wants to secretly sell it to you for a few gold coins. Nope. The icy furnace, for those who don't know, is the fire/burn version of the polar portal. So it's actually a pretty decent trap. We just don't have any money. And now we face the final challenge. The Lost Champion. Do you think I could have 2 icy impalers? Like, if this is the necromancer or something? Nah. Don't even think about changing the Spikey Boy formula. The Spikey Boys are there. The Spikey Boys will bring us victory. My only concern about not having Frosty Spikey in the first room is they benefit, especially the Ice Impaler, benefits greatly from having Thorns, which the first room might have, actually. Don't we have level 4 trap? Alright, Bellicor. There you go. We have enough fire in the first room, so here we go. The final fight of the 4th banner. Do not let your memes be dreams. For the final fight, we're going to introduce a little fire into the life of the Hoplite. One of the banes of my existence, Inuratus. Of course, the last time I said that, Brian pointed out that also includes the Royal Gunner, the Monk, and several others. But the Hoplite is always a sketchy fight, at least in the higher difficulties. The Hoplite is attacking the front with physical damage, which we actually didn't have a whole lot of resistance here in the front line, or in the first room. So, you know, there's that. Also, while he's above 35% health, he will attack the character directly after the first target as well. That changes when he's below 35% to just reduce damage he takes. Once again, the Shadow is here. And the Shadow alone is the reason why I've decided it was time to meme it up. And, of course, I'm saying meme it up, but this is actually a very good strategy what we're about to do. Attacking the front with nature damage, which is why Fjord is standing here. Also, we have the Mamluk attacking the back with air. The Infernal Guardians are decent resistance against air. In fact, it's their second highest. But watch this. They attack the middle, which is the Shadow. The Shadow has negative fire resist, which means both of them are going to cleave. I do not know if we're going to kill anything in this first room, but I had fun doing it. And isn't that what matters at the end of the day? I think it is. I believe that is what matters. Of course, the final room with the Spikey Boys is also going to be really resilient against this, for the most part. So, that's exciting. We do not get another turn. Stabby stab. But that was only the second room of the dungeon. They've got a lot of progress to make. And I'm pretty sure... Yep. Pretty sure... Poison Body 12? No, just kill him. I've never used this spell before. The Incandescent Fireflies deal 4% of target's max life as fire damage for each penalty applied to the target, and we have quite a few of them. Good. That might have been worth leveling up, actually. Interesting. Their little resting spot is a campfire, which restores their morale, which is unimportant. Not a part of our plan in the slightest. Did that Thorns apply to my lord? Huh. But anyway, it's not like these guys are going to make it to the lord. Spikey Bois is up front because he has the most armor of the team. Well, did. Before the freaking broken armor. The negative fire resist is going to help out Fiery Spikey. Even though the main part of killing this is going to be the fact that this guy attacks... Oh, he no longer does. The Hoplite was attacking both of them, so taking double Thorns damage is where I was going with that. Oh no! Spikey Boy! 180 power. That's enough to bring it home, I think. Almost. Rick! Beneath the spikes.
We'll reconquer, Sarah. But the hardest is yet to come. The mutual lack of understanding between humanity and the forces of nature can no longer stand. I offer you the following solution. Kill all humans and use their skeletons to raise undead. I knew you'd approve. Get started.
A necromancer knows much about fate. Would you like me to tell you what it is? Death! It is the inevitable end that awaits all mortals. I did not expect Cyril to be offered the chance to conduct necromancy, but I'll take it. And I think I know why. And I hope so much. It's not over yet, Cyril. We have one more banner. Level 9.
Feel the sap burning in me.
Yes, the sap, that's what that is.
It is inevitable.
The 5th and final banner. Ah. I was kind of hoping this would include the new unit we got. The reward for killing the 4th banner is the skeleton drake. A skeleton dragon. Isn't he beautiful? Regenerate 50% of the skeleton drake's maximum life when a monster is defeated. Not bad. He's also like a pseudo morale, which is hilarious. 35 fire damage and 35 air damage. Minus 10% of target's max morale if the target's life is above 50%. Interesting. I don't know how good the Drake is. I kind of get the impression that he's not that good. Like, from a pure min-max efficiency standpoint. But he's got style. And, you know, that's enough for me. Let's see. So at level 4, he full heals when a monster is defeated. Interesting. His resistances are kind of okay. They're not great. But he also doesn't have any major weaknesses either. 170 hit points, 100 power. We can think about it. But next time, we get to make all the necromantic memes because we just get an army of skeletons. We get a skeleton warrior? What? Huh. Skeleton warriors are like the basic bitches of this game. Is he even in this list? 20% chance to apply stun. It doesn't get better than that. Interesting. His resistances get pretty good. He's also like super cheap to upgrade. I think it's like the same as the Trent, 75 or whatever. Mega cheap. But next time, we'll be carried by Kel'Thuzad. And look who joins us. Ice Cube is gonna go to work again. What's our reward for winning next time? The Enchanted Flowers. A trap, I'm assuming. 15 nature damage applies 2 random penalties. Okay. Alrighty. This frostbite is going to be very appropriate. But thank you for watching. I hope... Poison Icy. I get it. I hope that you enjoyed. Next time we shall begin the 5th and final banner for the Enchantress, who I think has once again claimed the crown for my favorite character so far. I had so much fun on the 4th banner. It was great. But thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if anyone would like to stay up to date with everything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time to begin the end for Cyril. It was inevitable. Bye!